focus of this event is to come together in East Texas here, and we're going to honor the people that served. We're going to respect and we're going to remember the sacrifices, and then we're going to celebrate.
It's camaraderie that I'm looking for the event. It's not a psychological closure. It's not any kind of counseling we're going to set up. We simply won't have an opportunity to get with a bunch of guys that remember what it was like to be 19. And as Don mentioned, war was 99% boredom, just waiting, and then the other 1% of just sheer terror. But we don't focus on the terror. We're focusing on the obviously 99%.
Some people don't talk about it because early on they got the message from America, but nobody wanted to hear about it.
That's true.
And so I think that time has changed. I think the time is now where people say, I don't really know much about Vietnam, and I wish you guys would talk about it.
It's important to us because, as Don mentioned, we're living recipients of what the fellows paid for that are on the wall, and we're grateful for that. But 40 years, it's a good number to commemorate that. And to go back to my earlier thoughts, the phrase, we did our duty. I'm telling you, that is, Dave mentioned earlier, that was instilled in us at a very ripe, a young age of 17, 18, and 19. And so now we did our duty, as I've said ad nauseum, and we were successful, married, had wonderful families and beautiful wives, and now we're retired and we're enjoying it. It's an opportunity, going back to my earlier comments, for us to be 19 again. I know what it was like. It was hell on earth. There's no denying that. But I am choosing for the last 45 years. I have chosen not to dwell in there. I'm not going to live there. I'm going to live in, thank you fellas for the ultimate sacrifice, and now I'm coming home. And I'm going to live in the land of the free and home of the brave, and God is good, and let's have a wonderful time April the 25th at Brook Hill. That's what we want to do, and that's why we're doing this.
There's people who are wanting to hear your story, wanting to talk to you, wanting to know about you, and just feel free to talk about it, to say, yeah, I was in Vietnam. I was of this, or I was of that, or I served in this, and do you remember the monsoons, and do you remember the, sleeping in the rain, and do you remember the rats on Nui Cha Chan Mountain, and do you remember, those are the kind of things that strike a chord with people. That I think there's many more positive memories for most people than there are negative.
We have to pass this on. Kids have to remember that at one time their grandfather took them out to see the wall and said, hey, we don't have anybody on here, but let me tell you about my friend. We don't have, or whatever the case may be, their granddaddy or whoever, I don't care. But there has to be a next generation, and a next generation, and next generation. And they have to understand.
This is an event for all, the entire, the public, everybody. We want everybody to come. Anybody who is a veteran, knows a veteran, has a good feeling about it.
Patriotic people. This war's been over a long time, and this is not about welcome home. It's not about healing. It's just about getting together. The best way we can honor the people who were on that wall, and every one of the 3.2 million that served, is to celebrate the freedom they gave.